welcome to the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne for what no doubt will be an intense day of racing. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the spiritual home of the Rapid Racing League. We are back in Melbourne, Australia, where it all began. In the commentary box with me is none other than the great man himself, Magic Mike. Big Cactus, how are you tonight, mate?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm glad that we're finally getting to go to my favorite racetrack on the whole calendar, even though Formula One decided they'd fucking ruin it.
Yeah, so...
but, you know...
The funny thing is, no one in Australia, we had 420,000 people this year, which eclipsed the Austin one by about 20,000. Our biggest crowd in history. It was absolutely packed back there in March. 126,000 people we had on race day. It was ridiculous. So, yes, I love this track. I know you're not a big fan of all the changes. I get that. I understand it. But, yeah, I think the public probably disagrees with you somewhere, mate. So there we go. Benno in the chat, hi to you. Classifieds, hi to you as well. Hendo just wants to point out he was the first in there. Thanks, mate, for joining us.
Hendo, I just want to point out that we still have no points for the Euro Leagues, and we still don't know what car we're driving on Saturday. So how about you piss off out of watching this stream and go take care of that, eh? Thank you. Goodbye.
Wise words spoken there by the big Texan. Hendo and I, we had our first race in TIR this morning in the Haas's. I got off to a bit of a flyer, and Hendo decided to go left straight into the wall right at the start.
Sounds like Hendo.
And so he didn't have the best race, let's just put it that way. And
you don't say.
No, he ended up 16th, actually. So, which is not too bad, except there was only 16 finishes. But anyway,
poor little bugger.
Poor little bugger. Anyway, he didn't have a great day. Anyway, let's get on to this. And look, Josie, where's Josie? Josie's there. He's there, which is good news. So he is in. He obviously dominated this race last year with the old circuit layout. But I am going to put a sneaky dark horse tonight. I think Winter might actually get the job done tonight. The other Red Bull. I think he's gonna surprise some people, mate. This is definitely one of his favourite tracks. So, riding on board here with Chrissy. Obviously, get your hot laps. We've got Yano and the Texan to do hot laps, one each. And we've got Yano already. Yano's been claimed. We just need one more for the big Texan. And for a hot lap for him, just claim on him. Any one of those and a bloke, and then that's our hot laps. So, right on board with RRT Chrissy in the in the Aston Martin. Here into turn one. Nice little tricky. First DRS wide open. Down this short straight to turn 3. It's been modified. Nice bank. A little bit of angle there. Into turn 4. Tricky. You don't want to hit the ball full throttle, otherwise you're in the wall. Through into turn 5. Up to here. This again. Another turn that's been slightly changed off camber. Into what Magic Mike used to love. This turn 9 and 10. And Chrissy's backed out for some reason. Not too sure why, but Ninja also on there. Betsy, he is on a flyer. We'll get him a little bit later. And
Chrissy's backed out. Chrissy's already set a lap time.
Okay, so we've got it
behind him.
So Daryl is being.
Winner's off. That's going to be in the wall.
Is he? Oh, geez. Betsy's been claimed for Yano, and Ninja has been claimed for Benno. So Benno's claimed Ninja for Daryl. So when Ninja has his run, it's all up to Daryl. So we'll get those guys on a little bit later on. Running on board here with Daff. All the boys out real quick and fast now. Another one of the boys that have stepped up from Div 2 this season. Had a nice little overtake here on the boss. Not too sure where the boss is tonight.
Daff just went through Sector 1 and set the new purple.
Oh, nicely done. 17.5. Josie's on fire. Just putting the laps down like he should. Chrissy in P2 with a 7.70. Let's see what Daff's got in store. Sector 2. 45 flat. Tricky turn 9.10. Car loves a little bit of a squiggle on the outside.
Oh, Cahoot's out. Cahoot's out. He
no. He's done a... He has two. He's out. So Cahoot's out. He'll be starting from the back of the grid. Rapid Daff coming through Schumacher turn onto the last turn. Used to be turn 16. Now turn 14. Third DRS. Wide open. Looking for a low 17, 18.3. Not bad. P4. Pretty good. Not a bad opening lap. Willie not doing anything there in the Williams. I tell you what, I must say, Cactus, a bit of hostility in the chat towards Hendo. Or is that you, Fireman Racing?
That's me.
Yeah, I was going to say, bit of hostility there. Winter's in the pits. Who else is out on track? Chris. Is he on a 5.45.1? He is in the other McLaren. Slightly slower than Daff, but not too bad. Filling in. Oh, he's hit it. Oh, jeez. Lucky to keep that out of the wall. I must say, I know that you're not a big fan of the changes, mate, but I love this track. Absolutely love it.
I mean, I still, don't get me wrong, I still love the racetrack. Don't take it like I still love the Albert Park racetrack we have here in Melbourne, but it's the changes that they've made have made it to where it's a lot harder to race on. There's not as many passing opportunities, even though they'd love to say there is, but there's not. You literally only have really turn 1, turn 3, and what is that now? Turn
13.
Turn 10?
13.
13? Okay.
13 at the end of the...
really. But they've made 13 such an awkward-ass angle. You can't go through there too wide anymore and carry any sort of speed to have a race out of the corner. You have to have the move done before the apex. And the other driver either has to back out and know that they're beat or just get pushed off the racetrack.
Yeah. It's actually turn 11. Hendo's shot fired. You need to choose your car. It's in Discord. That's what he's just posted. So, not too sure what that means. We've got Kahoot binned it.
I need to choose my car. You want me to choose my car? Fuck,
Ninja and Ninja. There we go. Betsy. Ninja and Betsy. We've got to keep our eye on Ninja and Betsy. Betsy's in the pitch. Ninja's on an outlap. Daryl. It's yours. Ninja. Get Ninja up. Daryl. Ninja's on.
Why is everybody yelling for me? Shut the fuck up. I can see what he's doing. He's going down the short chute here in between 2 and 3. He's going to run down the braking zone. He's going to turn very well. He's going to hit the apex pretty damn good. He's going to go through turn 4 here. Hey, hold on a fucking minute. Why are there more than 4 corners again? What the fuck is this? Why do y'all keep bringing me to do this? I don't know what to do now. Oh, but he's purple sector 1. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's a little off the racetrack and he invalidates. You were wider than Kimmy has Victoria's Secret Model's legs on his yacht on a Saturday.
Maybe Ninja will go again. We'll get that up. We'll get Daryl up a little bit faster. Betsy's on an outlap as well. I think it's time. Get the man off the yacht. Yano, warm up the vocals. Betsy's on an outlap. We're going to get Ninja a little bit later on. So he's coming down, swinging around there. And here we go with Betsy. Time to hand off. Yano, it's over to you. This is Yano. Hello, Cactus. How are you today? Coming down
I'm good.
here.
I'll be quiet, though.
Yeah, you shut the fuck up. As Yano is commentating into turn 1, turn 2. First DRS on Betsy. I love this place, Melbourne. For all the girls I've loved before, and there's plenty of them. Into turn 3, braking hard into sector 4 near Lakeside Drive Park, where you see all the Wogsy play the soccer like Yano. Turn 5, clip the apex. Don't want to take it too hard or you're going to put it into the wall. Turn 6, nice little clip on the XX. Betsy doing very nicely here. No purple sector, but it's okay. Down into sector 2. They've taken away these stupid S's that Mikey apparently likes, but it's okay. Down into the back straight. DRS wide open. He's coming up here into turn 9 and 10. The motherfucking S's. You clip that one there, and it's going to send you into the wall. He's invalidated. What the fuck is Betsy doing, Mike? Yano's commentating him, and Betsy fucking invalidates. This is bullshit. These people pay good money to hear Daryl and Yano commentate, and these fuckers can't even keep it on the fucking road. It's not good. This is the gospel according to Yano. Well, Yano's not happy. Daryl's not happy. We're going to have to get Ninja and Betsy on a little bit later. 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, kind of sad. These guys only have about 6. Well, by the time they get out of the pit lane, they're only going to have about 5 minutes. They need to get their act together. Somebody else is in the wall, aren't they?
Yeah, that was Willie. Just turn 9-10, the notorious one.
Oh, Deb's off. Deb's off on the front straightaway. He's lost it on the exit curbing. He's up against the wall.
Winter, look at that P3. I told you, use my dark horse, Winter. 17-9. Loves this circuit, Winter. And he is he's put it in front of Betsy. The current reigning Division 1 champion has been out-qualified by his teammate. He won't be happy, but usual standings, as you can see, Mike up there at the top with Josie.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you said that it was really great for Josie to be showing up, the only thing I could think in my head was, well, it's great for him. It ain't great for anybody else that's on the grid.
No, exactly. Wonder where bloody Rubric is, man. Jesus truth. He's showing he's online. I think I've invited him about 10 bloody times. Or does he just show up in his own pace or something, does he, the boss? I suppose the boss does what the boss wants, I suppose, but...
I'm just saying, whether he clicks in the chat that he's coming or not, if they're not here, I don't care who they are. You go without them. If they don't want to show up, it's their prerogative.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So, Chrissy, doing very nicely. Absolutely robbed last week. Him and Relic.
Yeah, we actually had the same thing happening in our Div 2 race. Yep. Our Div 1 race for Euro. The exact same thing was happening. So, bit of an issue, I think, that may have come from the last update that they did before they did the race. Mm-hmm. As far as I know, there hasn't been any update to fix that. But we did have an update earlier today to try and fix the AI. I have yet to test that to see how that's working.
What's it meant to have fixed?
So basically, I read the EA patch notes. Basically, it says that they have lowered the AI's difficulty, but it does not say if they've done any work on their cornering speed or their OP straight line speed. It just says that they've lowered their difficulty. Right, okay. So basically, anybody that goes in to play in like their career mode or Grand Prix, they said with the EA patch note, let's say you were on 95 AI before. Yeah. Now, if you want about the same challenge, you have to be on 100 or 101.
Right, okay. So Chrissy's gone P1. Chrissy has stuck it.
In it too.
Wow. Shots fired from the Aston Martin. We're riding on board. Left for Dead. He's on the AlphaTauri. Let's see what he's got. Made a really good...
did ask in the chat if they could change their thing from Ninja to Left for Dead.
Oh, well, too late.
Yep, too bloody late. You should have picked the right driver to begin with.
Anyway, Left for Dead. You got to keep an eye on Ninja. Let me know. He's in the pits. Betsy's in the pits as well. So Left for Dead down here, back straight. Turn 9 and 10. Nice. Oh, he spun it. Hit it, and he's going to not be able to qualify at all. He might be lucky. He might get another lap, but he's just going to have those reds are going to be all fired up. Willie on the 38.4, Deb 34 in the pits. Chris is coming out. Relic is on it. Oh, look at this.
Wonder what they're saying.
Did you see that? Relic has
What?
come out and there's an incident. I think that might have been... No, it wasn't Chrissy, actually. I think it was Rapid Black. Black's going to be absolutely spitting chips there. He was coming around turn 1 on a hot lap, and Relic has just come out and boofed him into turn 1.
Ooh.
Absolutely. J-Rad.
Open and shut case.
J-Rad, just get yourself warmed up, mate. This is your division next week. Mate, it's just... he's in Div 3, one of the greatest bullshit decisions I've ever heard in rapid history, mate. The guy came out and he qualified in Div 3. He would have put him in the top 5 at Jeddah in Div 1. Ultimate.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about not in the right division, J-Rad, but good to have you on board, mate.
I was really happy whenever we did Div 2 last week at Azerbaijan. I actually set a lap time that would have put me pole in Div 1.
Oh, Betsy's on an out lap. Oh, was serious? Oh, you did too, didn't you? Who's coming out? Where's Ninja? Ninja! Daryl!
Oh, hold on, let me get him.
Yep.
Hey everybody, I'm back. But what am I doing here? Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful Alpine running down here into turn 3. We're gonna follow on board with Ninja as he goes through the turn 3 hairpin. Hopefully he doesn't just completely muff this up again. But he goes through the corner very nicely. Let's see how he does through 5. Gets a little wide, but he carries plenty of speed up through there. He's heading down to this very fast, easy to mess up apex. Gets off onto that exit curbing very well. Now here where there should be a damn chicane, there ain't a damn chicane no more. So it's just flat out pussy stuff through here. Here he goes, about 310 kph as he makes his way up toward the braking zone. He's going to hit 313 before he touches the brake pedal. Brings it back down. Can he hold it together? Yes, he does. A little twitchy on him, though. He might want to think about adding some more rear downforce to that car. But now he comes up here to this really dumb, terribly angled corner that they've made now. Makes me really just want to pull a shotgun out and put my foot and blow my own foot off. Oh, he locks up a little bit on that left front as he goes into that left-hander through this sketchy right-hander on exit on the front straightaway. Opens up that flap in the rear wing like I opened the flap on my wife's panties. Very nicely done with a 118.5.
Nice work. This is Jano. Back-to-back commentaries. Thank you very much, Daryl. Into turn 1, 2, Betsy. Looking like he's coming down very nice into the short straight. DRS wide open like a Victoria's Secrets model on Kimi Jot on a Saturday night. Braking hard into turn 3. Clipping the apex in turn 4 and very nicely. Not wanting to hit the throttle too hard. Turn 5 and he spun it. He spun it like a tops and he's backed it up. It's as if he's doing donuts in Brunswick on a Saturday night. Betsy's
not really looking like a number 1 driver here, is he?
No, he's not. He's shit. He's washed. Betsy is washed. That is it. Jano has nothing more. Look at this. He thinks he can do tricks. Very nice. This is the gospel according to Jano. Now, Winter, he's 2/10 up. He's on for a 17.7. Can he improve? Boom, 2, gets it, not good enough. Josie Wales, the only one that can take Chrissy. He is 4/10 up. Is he going to crack the 16s?
I don't know, he had a huge lockup coming from the corner. It's coming down to the wire here as he comes
Is
to
it
the
a
line.
16? He's done it.
Oh my God.
2/10, Josie Wales. Betsy is out, that is it. That is 3 from 3 for Josie.
Rilo's just out-qualified Betsy. Betsy equals washed.
Oh my God, Betsy's gone down.
Just like the Red Bull champion IRL last year's season, I'm going to say it now.
Yes.
Betsy was not my champion last season.
Ah, there we go. So Josie Wales, 3 from 3. But let's just hope he can turn this into a race win. I know last week, really disappointed with that safety car incident, which gave him a drive-through. Great run. What a time. He was on for a 16. You called it, though, Mike, that late lockup cost him a 16. But that's it. Josie's in the chat. Congratulations, mate, on the poll. Perfect start. 3 from 3, mate. Well done.
Yeah, bit of a Charlotte Claire, I think, but I'm happy with pole position.
Exactly. We were just commenting, me and Mike. Hopefully, I'll just run it through. But Josie, our pole sitter, 3 from 3 so far. Chrissy, great effort in P2. Winter, he is my dark horse for tonight. He loves this course, and he's out-qualified his teammate in P3. Rilo, Betsy, Noodles, Relic, Dav, Chrissy, Muckpin, Curtis, Rops out. Ninja, Willie, Deb, Left for Dead, and Kahoot, and Blackie rounds it all out. Great lap. Tell us about it, mate. Well done.
Yeah, it was felt good straight in the first corner, and then I knew I had a good lap if I kept it together, and I managed to. And I lost a bit in the last sector, but overall it was a good lap. So yeah,
Good stuff.
Good, and it was good.
Yeah. Now, Mikey did notice that you locked it up coming into turn 13. And
Yeah, I had a bit of a
And then,
but I still managed to get it. So
yeah, that's okay. We thought you were
Josie, I
on
was just wanting to ask you. We've seen a lot of guys have an issue at the new 910 complex, have an issue with the exit. Are too many of the guys running like a really low rear wing here to try and get that over rotation for the first sector, or what's going on with that?
mate, my wings are non-existent. So yeah, I'll just say that.
Are you running that really crazy?
Well, since no one
9-0?
can change it, I'm rocking 12-10.
There you go.
Okay. My setup here is 15-11. So
Well, there you go.
I figured it was low.
Josie, I know that you need to go. There is no safety car. Rubric has finally joined for no reason. I'm not too sure he's going to be starting at the back of the grid, but anyway, good luck to him. All the best, mate. We'll let you go and do your strat, mate. Talk to you soon.
Mate, thanks.
See you, buddy.
Yeah.
Catch up. Congratulations to Josie. Great, well deserved. Let's just hope
10 wings. That's gonna be that might hinder him in the race. Not gonna lie. Having that low a wing, he's really gonna use tires early on in the stint. Everybody else that's running that little bit extra wing compared to him might have a better race car as the stint goes on.
That's it, exactly. I think it's got a chance now while these guys are going. Let's take a look at the current standings. Last week's winner, Noodles. Chrissy, the Resi going in P2 and Rilo in P3. The Ferraris, you can just see there, Mikey, absolutely dominating. 74 points. Aston Martin closest in 25. But this is Ferrari, and we know what they're like. They will bottle it at some stage, Mike.
Well, what I'm looking at is something that really excites me. Aston Martin and Mercedes are tied on points.
Yeah.
Alpine is only 5 points behind them, and then you have Red Bull and McLaren tied on points. It is only race 3, so it's not uncommon to see teams having points like this, but it makes for an exciting first half of the season.
It does. Okay, the boys are ready to rock and roll with 5 lights. Lights out, and the race to turn 1 has begun. Josie got a really nice start. Chrissy into P2. Rilo has jumped both of them, and I think he's got the inside line on Chrissy, has he? Oh, he's been spun around, and the Noodles. We were talking about the Ferraris bottling it. They've done it on turn 1, Mike. They've done it on turn 1. Oh, they've taken each other out, and that's it. Bye-bye. Oh, jeez. Mate, we are Nostradamus. Oh, there's another one that's Kahoot that's gone round.
And Kahoot, the only driver to start this race on hards. Everybody else.
Oh, no. Unbelievable. So, realistic Ferrari super in the chat. Absolutely true. We called that day, bottle it. But Josie Wales has got the start. Chrissy P2. Little slight contact. I'm going to put that down to a racing incident, Mike, at the start. Not much in it. Neither driver really at fault. It has cost Rilo. He'll come through. Betsy into P3. He's leapfrogged Winter. I think Winter's got the call from Chrissy Horner and said, let the number 1 driver through. And I think Winter's heard it. Relic into P5. Chrissy P6. Daft P7. Ninja jumping 4 positions into P8. Nice work. Buckpin has held P9. Left for Dead up 5 positions into P10. Willie in P11. Rilo, Black, Curtis, Deb, Noodles, and Kahoot. So Rubric didn't get a car. Didn't get in at all. So he hasn't been able to join us. Nice little opening lap, mate. Mike, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I put my thoughts in the chat, honestly. I said Mattia Binotto would say Ferrari did everything right at turn 1. They didn't need to change anything about what they did, but they obviously fucked it up somewhere.
They did,
So,
they did. So hopefully
Josie
Riley...
really pulling away, though, but as I keep watching him, just watch Josie's driving. He's literally on the grass at full throttle at certain places of the racetrack. But Chrissy's staying right there with him, only 5/10 behind. Everybody within the top 6, all within DRS of each other.
Yeah. So this is definitely going to be a medium hard straight, it looks. We've got Curtis and Kahuta are the only two that took the hards. Chrissy really desperately needs to stay in Josie Wales's DRS. He doesn't want to let him get away. Betsy's still clinging on there, 1 and a bit seconds behind. Winter now has dropped to 2 seconds behind, but it's a little bit of a crazy train behind them. But it's been a good start. It was clean. The Ferraris bottled it like we knew that they would.
Yeah, we got a lot of warnings already going on for collisions. Curtis has one, Deb has one, Winter has one, and so does Chrissy. All 4 of them having collisions on the first lap.
Yeah. So DRS now enabled. Turn 3. No one's out as yet. Josie Wales continues to lead, but Chrissy holds on. And obviously Josie has decided, you know what, I've got to pay for the ERS, running at 95%. Chrissy at 82. Betsy's is spending it like at the strip club on a Saturday night. Winter in the 80s. So, you know what, it's going to be an ERS management. This is track, as you would agree, Mike, is very hard to reclaim that ERS around here now with the track changes.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. With the removal of the old 910, that's one less major braking zone to recover that under braking. However, Josie did tell us that he was running, what, 1210 aero
1210s,
on that
1210
car?
aeros,
so
yep.
He's really, in my opinion, not going to have to spend that much ERS to remain in front of these guys. Chrissy's very close to him this time. Just that half a second behind. He could possibly have a move going down to turn 3.
Let's see.
But you can see, even with DRS, Josie's pulling away from him on the straightaway.
Yeah. That down speed is really helping him. He's being able to keep Chrissy behind, but Chrissy's been able to maintain. That's pretty much all he needs to do. This is now a curbed, banked turn 3. That's been changed. Turn 4's been remained the same. Turn 5 has remained identical.
Noodle's going for a move on Curtis. He gets it done in the braking zone of turn 3. I think that's the first on-track pass we've seen since lap 1.
Well, if you don't count the Ferraris taking each other out, and then Noodle's past him, but Cahoot's gone up as well.
Deb's off.
Deb's off. Spinned into turn 4. Notorious place for crash.
Contact. Was the contact between he and Cahoot? Cahoot was close.
He was, but Cahoot's got him back through. Winter's definitely been given the call to hold position. He is the Sergio Perez tonight. You can see that. Relic, hopefully he can have a little bit better luck. He was
Doodles again, making a move down to 13.
And he's doing it again on Black. Nice pass. That boy has got that Ferrari hooked up over the last 2 weeks. There's a reason he's leading the championship. Oh, there's a spinner, Willie. That was Willie. And has he been able to... he's got it back on track. That's given Cahoot the opportunity, but Willie's just lost it out of turn 12 there.
That's a weird place to end up, though. If you start to lose the car out of that corner, usually you'd wash into that corner, or excuse me, the wall on the right-hand side. Very strange to see somebody off on the left. He had to have gotten a huge tank slapper going.
Must have, exactly. Don't forget, spin and win. Your chance to win the Red Bull RB16.
They're too wide going into turn 4.
Oh, yes. Black and Curtis side by side. Curtis goes inside, gets Black done. Maintains position. Very nicely done. Up front, not a lot of changes. Ninja's smelling a little bit of DAF gas. The McLaren in the rear end. What's Rilo and Noodles do here now? Noodles is closing in. Oh, no, actually, Rilo's sort of maintaining it. He's closing the gap on Left for Dead in the AlphaTauri. Not too sure if you heard the rumours about who could be going to Alpine, Mike. Could be one Pierre Gasly to Alpine.
I mean, I think we can save all that for the post show. There's plenty to talk about
Exactly.
with the silly season going on
Yes.
right now in post show. So.
Very, very true. Ninja, P8, Daff, Chris, Relic, P5. Winter doing very nicely. Betsy staying inside. Chrissy and Josie just holding their own at the moment. Not too sure about the weathercast. Pretty overcast here.
Is that Deb off again? Yeah, I think Deb was just off again.
Wouldn't surprise me. Willie's actually boxed.
And Willie's put on the hard tire. He could, in theory, go to the end on this tire. He's not going to have a whole lot of pace throughout the race because it's quite an early pit stop.
Yeah, very true.
But safety cars and everything could play into his hand if we get any, which is likely to have a safety car here for the exit of that what'll be the new 910, which is
That's
where
right.
our leader Josie goes through now.
Yeah.
And look at how much of that chicane he cuts, and he gets away with it.
He does. It's a massive cut. I can tell you now, they certainly don't do that cut in real life. Chrissy doing very nicely, holding through Betsy and the two Red Bulls, 3 and 4. Relic in P5, dropping away a little bit. Chrissy P further. 3 seconds down. Ninja in P7. Rapid Daff sort of closing in on Ninja at the moment. Ninja might be struggling there in front. Went real deep in there to turn 13, turn 14, giving Daff an opportunity. Down here onto the front straight. Does Daff take it here? Or does he set him up for turn 3? Closing in here onto turn 1 and 2. Needs to get the traction out. Ninja holding his own. Don't think he's going to get the job done. No, Ninja's probably been able to claim it through. Muckping P9 and Left for Dead into P10. Rilo hunting him down, and now Noodles within 2 seconds of Rilo. And Rilo isn't closing the gap on Left for Dead at the moment. He may have a little bit of underbody damage from that collision with the Ferraris into turn 1. His rear...
It is possible he might also have damage just from going out over the curbing and everything at turn 1. So.
Very true. So he could be definitely suffering there. Curtis down P13. Kahoot. On those hards, he's going long. Very, very long. Benny Black, Deb, and Left for Dead. And Left for Dead's pings around.
Somebody just went
Ping.
off.
Yeah, Ping. Ping's lost it in turn 10. He's been able to get it back on track though, but lost 5 positions in the process. That's Left for Dead to go to P9. Rilo in P10. Up front, it's pretty much hold your stations at the moment, isn't it, with Josie Wells and Chrissy? Betsy and
Yeah, I don't
Winter.
know if Chrissy's just managing his position or if Wales is just managing where he's at. But both of them have basically been under half a second to each other since the green flag.
Exactly. You take a look at ERS management. Wales is on 84. Chrissy's on 38. He is definitely spending it. Betsy's on 25. Winter 73. So those boys, Deb's got himself over Muckping's boxed. He's obviously got wing damage. So I'm not too sure what they do at the Bulls. Do they make the call, give Winter a crack at it? I'd probably say no. Can't see Betsy moving over in any trim. Mate, Benno, the new Xbox is going very, very nicely, mate. I'm not too sure, Mike, if you know I fixed the Xbox One sound glitch. I bought an Xbox S. Fixed the problem straight away.
Lovely, lovely.
Just fixed it straight away. Ninja closing in into ERS there. Or DRS there. Daff is on closing. Left for Dead sort of closing in on Daff as well. Yeah,
back to the Red Bull story. I don't really know what's going on with these two. Neither of them are making moves anywhere, and you'd think right now they're on the tire where they'd want to, because they're going to end up boxing for hards at some point. This is a medium to hard race. You know, if I was winner, I'd be sitting there saying to myself, I've outdone you every weekend, Betsy, since the season started. Why should I still play number 2? And I'd be up there hounding him.
Yeah, exactly. So we soon see what happens. J-Red hates the ads. Sorry, mate. Become a subscriber. Full safety car. Who's out?
Again.
Oh, Winter's.
Willie's off again.
Willie's done it. He's crushed it. We've got a safety car.
And it's lights out and away we go. And it's
Oh, just done it on that treacherous turn 5.
Yes, there we go. So our first safety car after turn on. Deb has got 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Wanted to welcome to the Rapid Racing hero, Brian975. Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome on board. Supra, the man, the myth, the legend in the chat. Mr. No Assist, great to have you, mate. Rest in peace, Will, a fellow non-assist man like you. Hopefully you're enjoying F122 on the PC, mate, and doing well tonight. J-Rad with the...
Well, there's the safety car we figured would come.
Yep.
Now we're watching the leaders. Are they going to dive for pit lane?
Yes, they are. Josie
And
is
the Red
in.
Bulls are going to double stack.
Oh, boy. They're doubling, which is not going to be a bad thing, I suppose. Relic has continued on. He's taken the gamble. The top 4 have boxed for hards. Did it hold him up much? Oh, not really. Oh, no.
What was going on there?
The held up because they were double stacked. What do we watch? Sorry?
No, okay, so on my screen, it showed Betsy had the green light to go for quite some time, and Betsy just sat there and did not move, almost kind of Fernando-esque.
I don't think it would have been
Not
deliberate.
going.
Willie's left the session, unfortunately. Sorry, mate. So that's cost Winter a position. Chris was able to leapfrog him on the pit stops, being held up. So he's going to have to get through. Ninja's boxed. So everyone down to Curtis is boxed for mediums. Cahoot's boxed for mediums.
Here we go. Money talks.
A little early for me. 19 laps.
Oh, there we go. J-Rad, thank Benno for the gifted sub. No more ads for you, mate. Just refresh the stream. Just refresh the stream, mate, and you will have no more ads, J-Rad. Thank you, Benno, and make sure, J-Rad, you thank him for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. We don't control the ads, boys.
Oh, Muck Ping doing a dirty and picking up a time penalty while under safety car for multiple warnings.
Oh, is that right?
Come on, boys. You got to be careful with that stuff now.
That's true.
So now everybody at the front that's been running in the top 5 the whole race has one big problem. And that's the Alfa Romeo of Rapid Relics now sitting up there on those well-used medium tires. How quickly are all of them going to get by him? I see this being really good for Josie. Josie is going to get by him rapid, and everybody else is going to get stuck for a few laps.
Exactly. So there you go, Claps. I know you tune in every week, mate. Thanks very much for your support. There's a tier 1 sub for you. Compliments of Rapid Racing League, mate. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, and I think I interrupted you earlier when you were saying, don't forget to stick around until the end of the race.
Spin and win.
We will be gifting away that RB16.
That's it. RB16, Max Verstappen's World Championship. We've got a replica valued at 150 in spin and win. There is one to give away sometime during the course of the year. Now, I and Mikey have, while we've got a chance to get to the safety car, I won't be here for the next 2 weeks. So it may be your time to shine, mate. You might be able to do standalone. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, safety car is in.
What he just said is, be sure to tune in next week to see me put a shotgun to my head when this is all said and done.
J-Rad, all you got to do, mate, is stay in the chat until after the race, and we'll spin and someone will be chosen at random. So that's all you got to do. So Relic did not box. I think he's going to stretch this out to a medium red. It's the only thing I can think of. Everyone else has boxed. He's the only one not to have done it, Relic. So he's taken the gamble in the candy cane Alfa Romeo, as I like to call it. The wheels just look like candy cane. don't they? It just looks like candy cane. But anyway,
Yeah, we really expected them to look a lot better as they were going
They did.
at full speed, but they just don't.
yeah, they
Look
don't.
at Josie.
Josie's doing a Verstappen.
That's illegal.
It is.
Can't do that.
You can't. He's done it
Oh,
anyway.
what just
Oh, he's
happened
jumped.
there?
Relic has tried to get the jump. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but Josie has been able to jump Relic massively. Betsy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Meanwhile, up the back, and we've got Curtis has lost it on a spin, and guess who spun again? Rilo
There
missed
goes
it.
Relics through on Josie. He shoves Josie off to turn 3. Josie wide out.
Oh.
Trap falls all the way down to 5th.
Relic is dropping down.
Payback.
Who was that?
It
Betsy.
was Relic. Relic absolutely dive bombed him. I think Relic was a little frustrated with something that happened on the front straightaway and gave the Mercedes a little what for there.
Okay, and it's costing him because he's dropped all the way down to P12 now. Betsy's in P1. Look at this. It's a Red Bull 1-2 now. Josie Wales has dropped down to 5th. Kahoot. We missed the action there. Kahoot's now up to 6. Chrissy's dropped down to P7. All the way down, and Daff in P8. Noodles in P9, reclaiming it. Rapid Black has gone to the Reds, of all things. He's in P10. But up
Black's
the
expecting another safety car. He's expecting
Yep.
this yellow to breed another yellow.
That's it.
Back at the front, though, up in the top 5, Josie sitting in 5th place, currently hounding the back of Ninja. Ninja did very well to pick his way through
He did.
during that safety car restart up into 4th. But Josie now struggling a little bit. I'm hearing a lot of lockups in every braking zone they get to now that he's underneath the rear wing of another car, losing
Yeah.
some downforce. Look, there's another lockup right front.
Yeah.
Can't get any grip on that tire under braking.
Yeah, those hards are not doing anything good for him. Now, Betsy's got a 3-second time penalty. Winter and Chris has got himself one. Ninja as well. He's doing very nicely. Got him through. Josie Wales, though, has to get past Ninja and get up the track. Kahoot in P6 on the alt strat. Can he get those mediums to the end? I reckon he can, Mike.
Here comes Josie to the outside at turn 9.
Oh, outside. Lovely overtake. Gets it done. Let's take a look at that on the Rapid Racing replay. And you take a look at what was happening. He just geared him all the way up on that main straight. Went on the outside like taking candy from a baby. Josie, lovely overtake. Back to the live action. So he now hunts down Chrissy. Kahoot on those really fast mediums. Does Ninja hold him up? I don't see Ninja as a resi holding Kahoot up much. DRS is enabled. Not too sure what Ninja's going to do. Is he going to move out of the road of Kahoot and let him past? He is the reserve
He
for
maybe
tonight.
should, but I love riding on board these Alpines. I gotta say, this Renault engine sounds absolutely amazing this year.
does,
I love
it
the way
does.
the Renault sounds.
Yep, it does. It is the best sander.
Ooh,
Just-
Ninja's got to be careful. Ninja out wide on the exit curving at turn 5, getting a little squirrely.
Yep.
Starting to feel the pressure now. He's in the midst of these top 5 runners.
Jack. G'day, mates. Love you. How's things going, mate? I hear your favourite song at the moment's Motley Crue, "Kickstart My Heart." Is that true? Has that been true? Can you confirm the rumour, Jackie? Hopefully you're doing okay, mate. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Meanwhile, up the front, Winter. Does Betsy let him go? He's got a 3-second time penalty. The Bulls 1 and 2.
I mean, at this point, Winter has more ERS saved
Yep.
in his car. He just needs to get up there and move Betsy out
Ninja's
of the way.
boxed. Ninja's lost it. What's he done? Oh, he's spun it coming into turn 14. That's released Kahoot. Chrissy with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Kahoot up to P5. Chrissy and Noodles. Daff, Relic in there in P9. I'm not too sure what's happened to Relic. He's not a happy camper at the moment, Mike, though.
Yeah, no, I'd have to agree that he wouldn't be a happy camper. Still uncertain as to what happened at that safety car restart that allowed Josie and Betsy to just completely jump him.
Yeah.
But looked like there might have been some tomfoolery going on after that down in turn 3. But here comes the Red Bull. The Red Bull's wanting to make a run on the other Red Bull, but gets it all wrong in the braking zone there for turn 9. He needs to get this move done, in my opinion. The car behind him has a time penalty. He's got Josie sitting right behind it.
Betsy needs it.
His teammate in front has a time penalty. Winner should really just be on the comms yelling at him to get the hell out of the way and play a rear gunner for him this time around.
I think so. You got to do the team thing, Betsy. He's obviously acting a little bit like Verstappen and Mark Webber in Malaysia. Multi-21. Chrissy's pulled to the side for some reason. He's out. Chrissy's lost it. I reckon he's had a glitch. And he's out. Is that going to be a... Oh, my God. Chrissy has lost it. And he's out. Oh, no. I was on board with that. I don't know what's happened to Chrissy.
Okay, now the Red Bulls have an issue. Both of them are really fast, matching each other's pace, and they've both got time penalties now.
Yep.
And Chrissy's out for being parked in a dangerous location. Was he actually stuck on a curb?
No. Basically, I don't know. I reckon it was a random desync or something's happened. And what's happened here, we'll have to get Chrissy in. I'm going to try and get Chrissy, mate. Just commentate. I'm riding on board with Betsy at the moment. But something strange
happened. He's about to get a move done on him. Here comes the second Red Bull. Oh, and he backs out of it the last second. Just send it on him. Give me something fun to watch. Quit following him. But here comes Josie. Josie up into third now with Chrissy having that issue. Josie all over the back of Winner's number 2 Red Bull. And I've got to say, Winner looks like he's had more pace all weekend. Betsy should really pull his head out of his hoo-ha and allow Winner through so that way Winner can help pull him along and stay away from Josie.
So Chrissy's now joined us. We're riding on board with the Red Bulls. Chrissy, mate, if you can just give us a minute, mate, because I have no idea what happened. I was on board with you, and it looked like you just desynced or something happened, and your car just went into the wall on the pit straight, bonked you into turn 1. Like you had no control. What happened?
So, with the wheel that I'm using, if you tap the ERS and the DRS button at the same time, it changes the mode for the wheel. So my wheel desynced.
Oh no! What are you running? A Thrustmaster?
Fanatec.
Ah, shit. Sorry to hear that, mate. Really sorry to hear that. Mate, you were having a fantastic race, you and Josie, before the safety car. And then Betsy and Josie decided to play who wants to piss off Relic the most into turn 1 on the safety car. Did you see what happened?
So Relix is going to get a season ban for sure.
Oh, what happened?
He stopped and started 3 times on the main straight.
Oh, okay. So that's what's happened there.
Yep. And everyone overtook Relics before the line. And the game didn't penalise anyone.
No.
And then, anyway.
Anyway, mate, you go, Chrissy. Thanks very much for joining, mate. Sorry about that. I'll talk to you soon. So Chrissy's now left. That's a disappointing result, mate. So
yeah, so Relic starting and stopping. I was riding on board with Josie the whole time. It looked like Relics was staying pretty constant from what I could see. It looked like Josie kept creeping and further up alongside of him.
Noodles on the outside very nicely into turn 4, if you don't mind. He's got himself up to P7. The Ferrari, J-Rad will be in the chat.
Is Black off?
Oh,
Black's off. The exit of 10.
Yep, he'll be okay though. He hasn't crashed, so he'll keep going. Super in the chat has called this out, and he's right to say it. But what he's actually done is that the Red Bulls have played Josie right back into the race. Winter's trying everything he can, and look at this. They've played him back into him.
I don't think Winter's doing everything he can. I think Betsy's giving him strict orders, to be honest. And I'm coming from an unbiased standpoint because I don't know Betsy.
Black's retired. Are we going to have another
Black's
safety
put it in
car?
the pit. No, he's put it in the pit lane.
Pits. He's put it in the pit lane. Yep,
But,
he's boxed it there.
You know, coming from an unbiased standpoint, I really think Betsy has told his new teammate to sit back there and hold off Josie, which makes absolutely no sense. Winners had more pace than them all weekend. There's no way Betsy can argue that.
No.
Winners had more pace. He should put his teammate in front of him, and the two of them try to pull away that way, because what they're doing right now is not working, and all they're doing is making it to where Josie has secured a win and literally doesn't even have to make a single pass on the racetrack to do it. He can sit here and run third on the racetrack and still take the win.
That's it, exactly. So Relic is boxed for the Reds. He's gone to that late strat, see where he comes up to. A late safety car will play right into Relic's hand too, may I say. So Betsy and Winter P1, P2, but Josie on track with those penalties. He's our race leader. Kahoot 7 and a bit seconds, so he's really dropped off the pace, and he's got Chrissy for company. And I think Chrissy's going to try and make a move. He has. Very nicely done, if you don't mind, Chrissy, Mr. Div 2. Just getting it on Kahoot into P4. And Kahoot's going to have a bit of DAF for company very, very shortly. Not too sure.
He's definitely going to have some company from behind him if he keeps lighting up the rear tires like he just did.
Absolutely.
Oh, but here he comes. He's coming back on the McLaren now, going down drivers right down the front straightaway. Easy move.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Kahoot. But Chrissy says, look at this. Riley with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Kahoot, the old Wily Fox, our Division 4 champion, gets himself back up to P4. The two McLarens having a very nice race in P5 and P6. Rubric has left the session. Didn't even know he was in the session.
Real Benno says Kahoot Div 2 bound.
Yeah, Kahoot Div 2 bound, Benno. You could be right.
Now, Kahoot's issue he sits on right now is he's on 10-lap old mediums. He's going to have to take these to the end of the race, but he's going to have no pace left here. And he's lost it.
He's lost it. Oh, and the McLaren.
With him.
That's a reset. That is a reset, Daff. We caught it. That is 10 seconds, baby. That was an absolute slam dunk reset, Daff. Lap 20. You can't do that. Kahoot didn't reset, so he's down to P11. Meanwhile, up the front, Josie... Sorry?
Chris drive through that? Did Chris drive through that with nothing?
Chris did.
On my screen, both of them ran into him.
No, Chrissy actually ran through somehow and got him to P5. Daff's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Ninja's got up. Relic is trying to hound through. Meanwhile, Noodles 10 seconds behind. Chrissy in P5, left for dead. What a recovery from Noodles into P4, our championship leader. What is it about guys resetting to... Oh, Chrissy's lost it. Chrissy lost it.
Didn't take any suspension off, though.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he's had to let Daff go past. He's got no front wing. Finally, that bug has been fixed, so you actually get the effects of no wing. Us Muck
Mate,
King.
you were literally just saying both McLarens were doing so well running 5-6. Now here they are, two
commentators
involved in a
curse.
big wreck.
That's it, rightio. Get on board with Josie. What a race he's having. He's being magnificent, Josie, all day. I'm trying to get him into the wall. No, I'm just kidding. He has been good. Noodles just sitting back there, P4. Left for dead. What a race from him in the AlphaTauri P5. Curtis P6. Rilo P7. The Ferraris. J-Rad will be happy. Muck Pink, good recovery, P8. Taff now P9. He's going to drop down. Relic is pushing through with 7 laps to go, but... So Mike...
Chris into the pit lane. Now he's going to put on a pair of softs and a new front wing, go to the end.
Yep.
A safety car here would do him nicely and help him out quite a bit.
Very true.
Especially putting on that really fast tire. Rilo has made his way back up into 7th. Decent recovery drive from him.
Yep.
Started this race up in the top 4, and now he runs in 7th after falling all the way to the back of the order on lap 1. He's been helped by a safety car.
Yep.
But you can't take away from him just how good he and his teammate have recovered this race. Back up at the front, it's Josie in 3rd, and he's still all over the back of the Red Bulls, but he just knows that he doesn't have to pass them, and he wins the race.
Yep, exactly.
I still don't understand. The 2 Red Bulls are not trying anything to make Josie suffer. They really need to do something to make Josie suffer and try to pass them and possibly have an incident and go off.
Yep.
I mean, right now, the Red Bulls either need to swap and try swapping, or they need to slow their pace dramatically and try to back him up into noodles and make it to where he now wants to overtake them to retain the position of the win and possibly have an issue and go off. But they're not doing anything. They're just driving straight forward like they don't have time penalties.
Exactly. 20 viewers in the chat. Thanks very much for everybody tuning in. Great to have you on board. I don't know, Mansell. We had 2 guys reset on Monday last week in Jeddah. In fact, Winter was one, and it actually cost him the race. He's reset to track in Jeddah. Just don't do it, guys. If we catch it, you're going to get 10 seconds. But you're right,
It
Mike.
doesn't matter if you reset to track. The only way you're not going to get caught is if you're like the last car on track.
Yeah.
Because we might not catch it if you're the last car on track, and there's nobody coming up behind you that'll see you do it and record it. But if you're mid-pack, it's absolutely asinine to hit the reset the track button, because even if we as the commentators don't see it, any driver that sees that is going to video it because they automatically know it's a 10-second time penalty and you're out of the race for them.
Exactly. That's it. Don't take the risk. Josie Wales looking to try and get it on Winter, is he? No. Or he did close down. I think he might want to try and win this one for legit on track. He's putting Winter under an enormous amount of pressure. Winter in hot defense mode on Josie. These 3 guys have cleared right out. Just taking a look at any sort of major sort of battles on track. Ping and Rilo, side to side. Curtis on left for
Cahoot's actually boxed. Cahoot boxed. I missed
for
that.
Reds.
Just gone for softs.
I reckon that would have come because of the incident out of turn 10. He would have boxed, put the Reds, said, you know what? I'm going to go for fastest lap, see what I can do. I reckon you'll find that was the reason why. Relic is up to P9. Daff P10, he ain't going to stay there though. Chrissy P... Geez, I tell you what, they were running 4th and 5th no more than 3 laps ago, and now they're down to 10th and 11th, the McLarens.
10th and 12th for
10th and
McLaren.
12th, sorry. Jeez, I can't even look at the screen quite. Swayze in the chat. Good to have you in, mate.
Ninja picks up another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So far up at the front, these front 3 are still just running nose to stern. Nothing really changing up here. It's become quite a... I have to say, the race has become a little boring here in the back half of it.
True. Safety car sort of spiced it up a little bit, but from there, it's been pretty much line of stern racing. Curtis in P6, Rilo P7, Muckping P8, Relic in P9. Don't forget tomorrow night, the Div 3 boys coming around here from Australia, and then the Euro boys on Thursday and Friday morning. What's your track, Mike, this week? Where are you guys?
Monaco, I think.
Oh, fuck. Good luck with that.
I can't be sure. Hold on, let me look. I don't want to lie. I don't want to be a liar.
Because you guys are going from worst track to best track. That was a good idea, Hendo.
Let's see. The calendar
All's
is...
well, Swayze. All's well.
Yeah, Monaco. We do
Monaco.
Monaco this week.
There you go. Div 2's Friday morning, isn't it? Oh, fucking...
Yeah.
Oh, gee. You know what?
No, it'll be Thursday morning. Sorry, Thursday morning.
Thursday night, Friday morning. Is it Div 1 on the Thursday? Anyway.
We do it on Thursday nights for us. So yeah, I guess it'll be
Friday morning.
For you, yeah, my bad.
That's it. So Winter's dropped out, or just no, he hasn't actually. You know what? I think Claps has called this that Winter is just going to try and back Josie back and help Betsy win the race. There's 3 laps to go. Sector 1s and 2s. Who's that? Who's that dropping back? Might have been.
I mean, Winter can do that,
Ninja,
and to be
actually.
honest with you, if Winter does do that, and he might not be able to. Here comes Josie now.
On the outside, Josie.
Turn 9. This is going to be brave.
Oh boy, outside. What a move. What a
And
move,
he timed it
Josie.
perfectly. They both have DRS.
Oh.
Will Josie be able to hold him off going into this heavy braking zone? Josie
Oh.
moves twice.
Amazing.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to call that as a double move.
Yeah.
Josie moved way too late back to the outside, and the Red Bull was already committed. The Red Bull really could have just sent it there and
Yep.
put Josie off, and it would have been none of the Red Bull's fault.
Fair enough, but boys kept it clean. Welcome to Matthew 017. Welcome to the chat, mate. No, it's Xbox, mate. Xbox League. So Winter,
Get out here with that PS4 crap.
but
We're on the
crossplay
dark side.
coming.
We're on the side of the
Crossplay is very
Jedi.
far away. Winter trying to hound down. Now, Betsy has got himself a 1.7 with 2 laps to go. Josie had to make that pass. I reckon Winter was trying to do everything he could to actually get it done. Betsy's now 2 seconds. He could actually get this done. Sector 1, who is that? Ninja. Ninja's lost it. 2.3, Winter harassing the shit out of Josie Wales.
I'm going to tell you right now that if Betsy runs away with this and wins it, I'm
Yep.
giving Winter teammate of the freaking year because he's been the faster Red Bull all damn weekend, and it's
Yep.
a crying shame if Betsy wins this race and Winter's had to sacrifice himself, even though he's been better than his teammate all weekend
Yeah.
for that number 1 driver's position.
Yep, absolutely.
What a crock.
Yeah, there we go. Mike's called it the croc. 2.2, Josie needs to do something here. Does Winter. He's run out of ERS. It's going to be close with 2 laps to go, 2.3 seconds. The gap. Oh, there it is. Josie's got a penalty. Betsy's going to win this on track. Josie's picked up a penalty with two laps to go. Betsy
Now it
can
just makes
cruise.
it even worse.
Oh, it
Now I'm
does.
just getting even more pissed off.
There we go.
I don't think you want me in here when the interviews come up.
Lights out and away we go. And it's
AU Rabbit, thanks, mate. Welcome to the Rapid Racing League. 2 laps to go. And Winter, they're all calling out, pass him. But he's outside of DRS.
Winter's not going to be able to. He
Nah.
used all his battery up
Yep.
trying to make space for his teammate to win the race with the time penalty. Now that there's not one to worry about, he has no sock left in that car to be able to run Josie down. The only way he's going to be able to make this Red Bull 1-2 is if Josie makes a huge mistake on his own, because currently he's not under any pressure.
No, absolutely not. So Betsy currently leads our current Division 1 champion.
Oh, and Winter almost loses it on the exit of the final corner. He had to slam on the brake pedal.
Has been my driver of the day, Winter. No doubt about it. Curtis has finally got Ping, who's actually spun it around. Relic has also jumped him into P8. Curtis, not a bad performance, P7. Rilo, what a recovery. P6, the Ferraris 4 and 6, they'll continue to extend their championship. The Bulls will close the gap a little bit. We'll get that through a little bit later, but riding on board here with Betsy, coming through the back straight for the final time. Holds a 2 second. I think Winter's cooked his tyres. He's dropping back, or has he got wing damage? Nah.
Winter?
Nah, he's just cooked the tyres. I think he's just settled, you know what, I'm going to get a podium here. Back-to-back podiums. But this one you'll keep. Noodles P4, Left 4 Dead P5, Rilo P6, Curtis, they're all sort of, distancing themselves out here now. Kahoot back into the
time penalties.
Absolutely.
Into this race.
Yeah, and Ninja's lost it again. So here goes Betsy. He's going to win it. Josie Wales in P2. Winter's going to cross the line. My driver of the day in P3. Left for dead. Missed last week. Has been elevated from Division 2 to T1. A great performance here. P4. We didn't see what happened to Noodles. He must have lost it somewhere because Rilo is going to leapfrog him into P5. Noodles P6. He gets him on penalties. Noodles lost it there. ERN Curtis will jump Rilo and Ping drops Relic. On that last turn. So Ping finishes P8. Relic boxes for P9. Kahoot will jump to P10. Chrissy with the penalties. We'll just see what happens here. No, that's it. That's our top 10. So let's get our finishing guys. Winter's left. He's left the sesh. Hopefully he's still online. Gonna get Betsy. So that wraps it up for today. And once again, Josie can't convert the poles into a win. Driver of the day left for dead. Not a bad performance. Josie's now joined us. So that's it. Betsy takes the win for the Red Bulls. His first win for the season. He'll be very happy with that. See if you can join him in here. Just got one more to go.
I think Winner went offline again already.
Yeah, I think he has. He's definitely left the building.
Please stop taking part in our races and finishing on the podium and then not showing
Yeah, exactly.
up for interviews.
So Betsy,
For fuck's sake.
exactly, Winter. It's all part of the show, Winter, mate. You've got to get in here. So let's wrap this up. Betsy, P1, his first win for the season. Josie Wales, third time in a row, puts it on pole, but just could not convert it into a win. Winter,
Not my fault.
my driver of the day in P3, a fantastic race from him. Left for dead, the computer's driver of the day from 15th to 4th. Noodles, good recovery in P5. Curtis P6, Rilo P7, Muckpin, Kahoot, Relic rounds out our top 10. Let's go to Victory Lane and our race winner, Rapid Betsy. First win for season 6. Congratulations. Tell us about your race.
Didn't get a plan. I bottled qualifying as usual. The race didn't go according to plan either with the whole safety car. I had a bit of a strat up my sleeve that I thought would have worked. But the safety car decided to take a toll on that. Other than that, it is what it is.
Yep. Take the win. Move on to next week. We were definitely keeping a close eye. It looked to me like Winter was definitely faster than you in certain parts. Did Christian Horner come on the PA and just said Winter Perez whole position? Was that the call?
No, he did ask me if he wants to be the bus, and I said no. He's probably going to get past you as soon as you get out of DRS.
Yeah.
Which did end up being the case, and I thought Josie would have just played it safe, stayed in the 3 seconds, but
I got an instant penalty. It just gave me an instant one.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that was annoying.
No, fair enough.
Well,
Did you have any warnings before that?
You'd cut that
No.
9-10 chicane enough times.
No, I don't. No, that you can actually do that. I actually, that pissed me off. The whole race was just so unlucky for me.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a minute, Josie.
Yeah,
So
that's okay, yeah.
just settle down, buddy. Where were we? Betsy. So look, first win for the season. Long time coming. I know you've had a bit of unluck in race 1, but look, yeah, you'll take the win. Move on to next week. Winter has definitely shown some pace. Very unlucky last week. I mean, I know he's first across the line, but the reset to track cost him the win. I know he's very disappointed, but I know that he's going to go away. Firstly, his first podium in Division 1, if I remember correctly. And please join, mate. You know, we'd love to have you in the comp
I
box.
think he's had to go on to to bed.
Guy doesn't talk, so.
Yeah, it's just, mate, it takes 5 seconds, doesn't it, Mike? We're not going to bite him, are we, Magic? Where is he?
I'm not.
I know. You gotta tell him that, you
How
know?
cute is he? Fuck around.
Nah, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. Jump in, mate. Good on your podium. Congratulations. On to P2. Josie, we just said, mate, 3rd week in a row you put it on pole,
Yeah.
and 3rd week in a row, bottle. What happened,
It was
mate?
good. It was good, and then Relics just ran into me, and I lost my front right wing.
Uh-huh.
Got it yellow. So from there, I just tried to keep up and made mistakes along the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, okay, I know Mike is probably going to ask this same question, mate. So you ask away because you'll want to ask about the safety car. What happened?
What do you mean?
Well, the way we saw it, and Mike,
You're
okay,
illegally alongside of him coming down start finish straight. Is
Yeah.
really where it started, and started having us question if there's something fishy going on.
Can I put my 2 cents in?
yeah, no, that's why we want your side. We want to know what happened. Yeah,
All right, so you
I
know
was-
how there's no overtaking before the line?
correct.
All right, I think Relix has tried to duke us all by overtaking him when he went, but unfortunately, once you go 100% throttle, there is no
Wait.
backsies.
Wait, so what happened?
So
'Cause
he's trying to probably get us a penalty to...
Did you get the
for
penalty from that, or?
No.
No,
I
no.
went fucking sideways into the first
That's
corner.
why
I
I
don't know
thought
how.
you got. I thought you got a penalty from that all weird thing that happened. So I tried to push harder because I thought you might get it removed.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think Relix was trying to
Who's the Aussie goat?
kick in the penalty to get Josie a penalty for overtaking before the line, but that rule is invalid unless you are going.
I don't know why he says it. For me, I was to the right of him and I was on his rear. I wish I recorded it, but I promise you I wasn't next to him.
And
I
Relics
was just
obviously
waiting.
I was
didn't
riding
take
on.
you out
I was riding on
intentionally.
board
He
with
was.
you
Yeah,
on the
I need to
stream.
ask
You
him
were
about that.
literally fully
Yeah, because I've got
alongside.
Relic.
So-
I've got Relic in the chat at the moment saying
He-
Josie passed me and came up with an illegal overtake on my end.
For
He
me,
is
I
the
was to
Aussie
the
goat,
back of
isn't
him.
he?
What the fuck? Wait, say that again?
So
For me, I was
Relic,
like not in front of him.
Relic is the Aussie goat in the chat, correct?
Yeah, no, that's Kahoot, isn't it?
Is that Kahoot? Yeah, that's Relic. So he's basically said Josie passed me and it came up with an illegal overtake on my end, so it fucked me over. That's what he said.
Fuck.
Anyway,
I don't really know what happened there. For me,
It
I
is.
was. I was. My
you know
front
what? It
wing was
happened
at
to
his rear
me.
wheel.
I can tell you now, this happened to me in Brazil, and it didn't give me a pen, and then I got one. So, look, clip it, Relic, put it in, we'll see what we can do. Anyway, it doesn't matter. P2, congratulations, mate. We'll move on. Winter's not joining us. Mike, anything from you, mate?
Well, I did have one question with all the debauchery we saw going on at that safety car restart. What the hell happened when you got down to turn 3? Because I was riding on board with you, Josie, whenever you went to turn in. And then out of bloody nowhere came an Alfa Romeo steaming up on you. And I'm pretty sure he was in like 3rd or a battle for 4th
Yeah, that
coming
was
up to that.
that was Relics. He hit me in the wing, and I got yellow wing damage on the right, or light yellow, like a greeny yellow.
Well, how far? Because obviously we don't have the arrows or anything like that, so when we're riding on board, we can't see it. But how far back did he come from to hit you?
I don't even know. Betsy was gonna have to tell me. For me, I turned in. and then the
He
yellow
was
just
on.
went-
I don't know the gap between you and I, but he was like, he could have like changed gears for me. He was that fucking close. But once he
Yeah.
went on the inside, once I knew he committed, I
Right.
broke early. He outbraked himself and
Okay.
just said,
Killed
"See you
me.
later."
Okay.
He
That was
didn't.
annoying.
He didn't mean to, and I do want
I
to say
know
that.
he
Like,
didn't,
No.
but he took my fucking
Okay.
wing out. And, yeah.
Okay,
And I
well-
went from 1st to 4th. So.
Okay. Well, I reckon we
happy.
might wrap it up there. Obviously, we're going to give away a... Look, congratulations, Josie. P2, well deserved, and Betsy and Winter on his first podium in Div 1. Great performance from him. So, obviously,
I gotta
it's...
say that kid's come a long way.
Oh, hasn't he?
Holy shit!
Absolutely.
I gotta say, you better step up your game because the 1-2 is not looking
Shit.
very fucking
Oh,
clear. mate.
exactly, man.
You
Anyway,
better step-
man.
I
I'm still
literally
the number
put it
one.
in the chat that he's the new number 1, and you
yeah,
need to figure your shit out.
exactly. So, well done to Winter. Good recovery drive from the Ferraris. Geez, haven't they not taken a leap? We'll talk to you about that in the post-so. But in the meantime, it is spin and win time. Your chance to win the replica RB16. Going to put it in there. And the winner is the Ping. Muck Ping is our winner, mate. Are you in the Are you in the chat, Ping? Give me a hell yeah. And you get the spin and win for tonight, mate. Please tell me you're in there. Is the Ping in there? He's got his name drawn out. Oh, 5-4. What the? Where is Ping? Yo, Ping's
Oh,
there.
there
He
he
is.
is.
Hey.
Ping's there. Okay,
The
mate.
countdown always gets them.
Exactly. What? No, Pingy, you didn't miss anything, mate. You got a chance to win in the RB. Pingy's gone bullshit. Anyway, let's. There you go. So, where is. Yeah, here it is. So, let's do the spin and win. And I am going to spin this off. Let's see what you win, Pingy. Donuts, Pingy. You've won
Hey.
donuts. So Piggy's lost donuts. So that's it. That comes off the board. Another step closer to, you'll see the white there. That is for the RB16. That'll wrap it up for tonight, boys. Don't forget tomorrow night, Mr. Noodles himself, the Greek sushi lover, in the commentary box doing the Div 3, where J-Rad will win by 2.5 laps, because that's how far ahead of the rest of the competition he is, because J-Rad's cheating. Anyway, the old man will have words with him later. No, wrap it up from there. Let's go to the post-show. Boys, congratulations on the podium. Betsy, great win. We will see you boys next week. Let's get on to the post-show. Div 1, wrapping this thing up. And last week, oh no, that was last week, wasn't it? Pre-show, there we go. Done. So last week's winners. Thanks, Betsy and Josie in there.
mate.
Mike. So
Bye,
see
Josie.
you, boys. Thank you very much. Post-race show. Let's wrap this from last week. Noodles was the winner in Div 1. Hendo's joined. Hey, we've got a bit of Euro action here. This is nice to see. Mate? How are you, buddy?
Groggy.
Groggy. Why? What's going on?
You groggy from getting all them
Yeah.
standings out?
Ill.
What's that?
Ill.
Yo.
Ill.
Oh, you're ill. You're
you're
sick. Ah, right. Okay. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's wrap this post-show. Good race. I think the stewards, moi, being me, is going to have a lot of action tonight. Looking
Yeah,
at
I
what's
think you're
happening.
going to be busy.
Very, very busy. Krispy Kreme pings in the chat. Unlucky, mate. That's donuts for you. Okay, mate. We'll get you a Krispy Kreme pack. So, let's wrap up. Yeah, it was a good race. Bit boring at the end. I do agree with you, Mike. Track got spread out, and that was pretty much it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it did seem like it got a little boring, about 5 laps after that safety car restart. It all kicked off that safety car restart. Because to be honest, I have a clip that I'll even submit for the stewards for that restart, because there's quite a few different stories going on about what happened there. But
Yeah.
I was riding on board with Josie, and it really showed Josie getting up next to Relics. And, we know that that's illegal. You're no longer allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, that could be a penalty for Josie unless Josie can prove that Relics was actually brake checking and starting and stopping.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that the stewards from Div 1 are going to be really busy with tonight. Could possibly have some clips about Relics colliding with Josie there at turn 3 after the restart. Could possibly have clips about what happened at turn 1, lap 1. We really didn't get to see exactly what happened that caused both Ferraris to go around.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'd have to agree that in the last half of that race, it did start to get boring. It seemed like team orders came into play, and I like Betsy. We've talked a lot post-race and stuff, but I'm sorry, he was not the number 1 at that racetrack tonight. It was definitely winner.
Absolutely. Winter was amazing. Look, and let's be honest, mate, if it hadn't been for a reset track at Jeddah on lap 12, which he wasn't part of, I mean, that was Ninja's fault last week, but, mate, he would have had his first race win in Divi 1. That was taken away. Rules are rules, unfortunately, but good to see him get his podium. Mate, that kid's got talent. He's got talent. I've raced against him. He's a clean racer. Got a lot of respect for him, and he's going to go a long, long way. So that's the Div 1s. Div 2 last night, I'm not too sure in terms of, I think it was like Kahoot is not with us at the moment. I might actually see if Kahoot's available. Might invite him in. and see what happened. Tomorrow, Div 3 for us will be around Australia as well. I wonder if Coot is in. No, Noodles is on Spotify doing what Kahoot does. So, Hendo, how's your week, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. We were at Baku for the first rounds of the divisions. Not many people finishing races.
Yep.
A lot of so Div 1 had a wet race.
A wet race in Baku. A wet race in Baku. Yeah, that works well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it means so they had 3 finishers. We ended up commentating the AI cars because that was more fun than commentating three people.
Oh my god!
Yeah, not kidding. We literally did. It's the funniest thing I've done in my commentary career.
Oh my god! There you go. Who did? So who ended up? Oh, that was Kahoot's in. Beautiful, mate. Hey Kahoot, how are you, buddy?
It was a bit of fun.
Yes, it was. Other than you having to box because you spun it on turns 9 and 10.
Mate, if I was on pad, I'm around first time. I fought that thing 3 or 4 times, and then McLaren liked to help me around, and I felt bad for him.
Oh, did you get a tap from behind that time when you went into 9?
No, so I lost it, and I recovered it, and then the McLaren, because he was 3/10 behind me, had nowhere to go and tap me.
Oh, okay.
So that's genuinely.
I was about to say, it looked like you lost it, like as soon as you turned it started to go.
I did lose it, and then I fought it back, and then I got a tap, and it was game over.
I mean, I just got to say that you put down the controller and you're on the wheel now, and you're doing great. I mean, you can't take away from yourself how good you're doing right now. It takes most people a lot longer than it's taking you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have points.
Yeah, exactly.
Mate, I mean, look, I'll let you know what happened in qualifying. Something really funny, and I clipped it, and I will put the clip in, and you guys will all laugh eventually.
Okay.
I spun. I will admit, I spun on my lap, and I was like, okay, cool. I recovered it. I drive 1 kilometer forward, and my tire just shits itself.
Serious?
My tire went off at 1 kilometer per hour.
Bloody hell!
I know. I was like, wow.
What's Ping going? What's Ping going on about? Stitched up again. Had Div 3 Donnies take seats last night. Now this, I'm not too sure what Ping's on about. They're all Div 2 boys that reserving tonight, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Curtis technically sells a Div 3 seat, but we're gonna put him in Div 2.
Yeah,
we're gonna put him in Div 2.
You're gonna put J-Rad in Div 1 as well while you're at it.
Yeah, might as well. No, it was fun. Ever since spun me, I was recovering. Then the safety car came out, and I went from P14 to P6, and then Ninja decided to spin in front of me and didn't ghost, and I even tried to weave out the way, and I had lime green damage on the front right for the rest of the race. But
oh nah, okay, yeah, nah. Pingy's pissed off because he didn't win the spin. Fair call. That'll be fixed next week, Pingy. It'll be fixed next week.
On 1 donuts.
Yeah, no donuts. He didn't win anything, but it gets taken off the board. Someone's going to win the cup.
I mean, I'll just put it to you this way: with how you boys in Div 1 right now are doing, with you not being here for the next 2 weeks,
yep.
Shouldn't I just race?
Well, someone's going to have to commentate because I can't. I'm not going to be here. So next week I'm in Sydney, and the week after that I might be going to a concert. Actually, I am going to a concert. I'm going.
Who are you going to see?
I'm going to see Kiss.
Oh my God, those old men still get up there and do that?
Oh, piss off, Mike.
Well, I would say that's probably enough about talking about today's Div 1 race. What about this crazy, silly season we have going on right now in Formula 1?
Oh, Jesus, truth has been amazing, hasn't it? So,
yeah, you got Alpine coming out saying that they've got Oscar Piastri to drive for him next year. Fernando says, I'm going to Aston Martin. And then Oscar sticks his finger up in the middle of the night at Alpine and says, I'm not driving for you next year.
You know, I'm not too sure, Hendo, if you've heard the latest what's happening with that Alpine seat, Gasly.
I'm still waiting for it to be confirmed that Piastri is going
to McLaren. Yeah.
the thing with rumors is that they're just rumors, and you have to wait till. I mean, Gasly to Alpine has been kind of a thing for quite a while, but it's all just kind of because he's French and they're a French team, and it would be nice to have like an all French thing going on.
Yeah.
But I don't really see it, to be honest.
Nah, but the thing is, there's actually a clause in. It came out today. Apparently, there's a clause in Gasly's contract that he can actually leave for a team that's higher above Alpine in the constructors, which Alpine is at the moment.
He can leave AlphaTauri.
He can leave AlphaTauri to a team that's higher up. If he's off. But I mean, look.
But surely they're only higher because he's not performing as well as.
No, I disagree. I disagree, Matt. That car is shit this year. We saw how good Gasly did last year and the year before that in a decent AlphaTauri. I mean, hell, he won a race in a decent AlphaTauri. I'd have to say that the AlphaTauri they've given him this year is pretty shit.
Well,
and to be honest, there's nowhere for him to go in the Red Bull family. He'll never go back to the main Red Bull team. So why not get the hell out and go to a different team and see how that goes?
Well, have you not seen he's constantly been linked to Mercedes?
Is that right?
That's
where's he
going to
go?
Fan fiction nonsense.
Where would he? He may be linked, but where would he go? Hamilton's not going to go anywhere until that car is no longer winning races or he breaks legs.
Where that started from is in a lot of people's My Team careers. Gasly ends up replacing Hamilton after like a couple of years. So like people are like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if that happened in real life? Sort of thing. Like, no, that will not happen.
And I also find
if it happens, can we clip this? Can we clip this?
Yes, we can. We can clip it complete.
Okay,
we definitely can. Hey, reason I got you in, Kahoot, last night's race, the Div 2, how did that go, mate?
Oh, man, it was... So, the start was safety cars. First 10 laps was pretty much 3 safety cars. And then, a couple of DNFs. Poor Kanga went on first lap. He obviously came in, saw Jishi was DNF by lap 5. So he joined us in the comms box. Back to Div 3, he goes.
Yes.
It was a fairly good race. After that, though, there was about 15 laps with no safety car, some good racing. Curtis, bloke who was in there tonight, absolutely in a league of his own. Great battles all throughout the whole field. And then on lap 25, we decided to get another safety car.
Oh, shit.
So I think the front 3 stayed out, and Curtis boxed because he got a 9-second lead on JRAD.
What?
A 9-second lead. He got a 9-second lead at Australia on JRAD.
Wow.
So I'll go softs, comes out P4, came out behind Showtime, Chris, and JRAD, who were all on their 15, 16 lap hards. He was in the lead by turn 3 and didn't look back.
Good on him.
It was insane.
Beautiful.
So congrats to him. I think with penalties, JRAD actually dropped down to 4th. He had a 3-second, and Chris got 2nd, and Showtime got P3.
Beautiful.
It was a wicked race.
Good stuff.
And we had about 25, 27 viewers for a majority of it. So.
Oh, beautiful. I think we got to about 22 tonight, so it was good. So, hey, Hendo, so tell me about your divisions now. Div 1 Wednesday, you're at Monaco this week, is that right?
We're at Monaco this week, yeah.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, your decision was to go and you did a vote and you've gone from the track that your drivers hate the most to the one they love the most.
We got the drivers to rank all the tracks that weren't sprint races. So there was, out of our 12-track season, there was 9 tracks to rate.
Yep.
And so we've done the 5th favorite, and then the 9th favorite, and then we'll keep going down. So it'll be 4, 8, 3, 7, 2, 6, and then we'll finish on the favorite.
Right, which is Bahrain, yeah?
Yeah.
So Monaco came in, what, second worst? Is that right?
Monaco was the worst. Came in 9th. So Baku was fifth.
So what you're trying to say, your decision here is, hey, we need to scrap some drivers. Let's just go with the worst tracks first, and they won't come
Well,
back.
it should be that the calendar gets progressively better, so it holds people's attention a bit better. But unfortunately, it did end up that we ended up with Baku, Monaco back to, which is what it is in the real calendar.
Well,
anyway.
it actually is, isn't it?
Monaco, Baku,
Yep.
And then you got Canada. So at least we've got Baku, Monaco, Miami is the one after.
Beautiful.
So it should mean that people kind of hold their interest a bit longer when we've got kind of the classics a bit later on in the season.
Good. And from you guys, who are the guys to watch over the divisions? D1, you'd probably say Kimmy's right up there. No Dave.
Kimmy's up there.
No Daz
Dave?
anymore. Daz is left. Is that right?
No, Daz is still there. He's just washed.
Right,
He's not one to watch anymore.
Right, okay.
So Kimmy's got a reinvigorated. We've got Cyber Husky back from his timeout, who's gained some pace while he's been gone.
Yep.
So yeah, Kimmy and Husky doing well in Div 1.
Yep.
Jack would be one to
Drago.
watch if he could just get underneath really keeping the back end of the car together.
Wow,
Jack has come out
Jack's
of the
got
gates with a lot of pace this year.
Jack's kind of MIA at the moment. He's been having a lot of personal issues, so we'll see how much he manages to get on the grid.
Well, bloody Mike told me he was in hospital.
Yeah, he was having some heart operation or something. I don't know.
Holy shit, mate.
have a
Get
chat
well
with him.
soon, buddy. Get well soon. Like, at all seriousness, and I know that I might have done a joke and said, is your favourite song on Spotify right now Kickstart Your Heart by Motley Crue, but in all intents and purposes, mate, look, get well soon, buddy, and see you on track, mate. We miss you.
And then we got Mushy's doing well in Div 1 as well, so he should be definitely one to watch. Div 2.
Mushy for Div 1 champ.
Yeah, Div 2, we've got quite some big names that have kind of popped off of Div 1 and dropped down to Div 2 just because they fancy themselves as slower than they should be or something. I don't know.
The foxing, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so we've got Faf and Con, and then like Freitag's in there, and another big name. Where am I looking?
Mullet.
Muley.
Tristan Freitag has dropped down to Divi 2.
Yeah. Exactly.
I still remember that bloody ridiculous overtake he did in Monaco. Like, it was just stupidly good in the Red Bull. I still remember that overtake.
Yeah, he's a great driver, so I do expect him to do quite well in Div 2. He just couldn't do the Wednesdays, and he wasn't. We've got a bunch of them in Div 2 that couldn't do the Wednesdays, so because we've got a bunch of them, it's not so much of an issue because then they're all kind of fighting with each other anyway.
And the realistic
Div 3,
yeah.
Well, Div 3, we've got some. We've got Skull Sniper from TIR who's popped in.
Okay.
See how he gets on. Then we've got Rapid Causers buddies from Formula 0.5. So a couple of them are definitely to watch. And there's Cyber Huskies mates as well. So there's a good mix in Div 3. A lot of new drivers in there to keep an eye on. And then Realistics that we're hoping to get started with the Realistic Performance division this Saturday.
What am I driving?
So you're driving with me in the Mercedes.
If you already know part of where it's at, why don't you just give us the rundown of who's in what car?
I've got about 5 people because people still need to pick their cars.
Right, okay, fair enough.
So basically, other than you, because I just shoved you in Mercedes with me, because tough bananas. Everybody else has to pick their car, so they get given kind of what their max performance car can be, and then they just have to pick something kind of there or below.
What's the max performance one that I can be in? Because I want the McLaren.
Well, you're the AlphaTauri, Haas, Aston Martin, or Williams.
Are you fucking serious?
You're too quick, bro. You're too quick. Yeah. So, I mean,
I'm too quick. Hold on. I'm too quick, but your ass is sitting in a Mercedes.
I'm like 2.5 seconds slower than you.
Yeah, whatever. I watched you fucking take me dogging around fucking Silverstone.
Well, that's it. Hey, Kahoot. Nice to see you on the wheel. I reckon we're going to wrap it up from there. Anything else, boys?
No, mate.
No?
Now tune in next week and everything.
Yes. I'm not too sure who's going to be commentating. I can tell you now, it won't be me.
Tomorrow.
Yes, Div 3 tomorrow. J-Rad will win by 2 laps.
Then Eurodiv 1 later on.
What's the first track for Realistic?
Realistic, we're doing a funky calendar, so it's Bahrain. It's kind of half championship order, half not.
Okay. What are the assists? Are there any assists, or is it all the assists turned off?
Whatever you want.
Okay, fair enough. It's just Realistic performance. Thank God for that.
It's just it's just a bit of fun, really. Hopefully, we can gain some interest, and then as more people turn up, it'll be a bit more kind of.
I'm telling you right now, if you're not already signed up for the Realistic League, sign up for it, because the Realistic Leagues are the most fun to race in.
Well, guess who's just joined us?
I seen that.
I've seen that. Mr. I don't know how to do a restart properly, Relic. Hello, Maze.
Okay. I'll send you the clip first.
Send me the clip. You know what to do.
Before you antagonise me,
I'm not going to.
You have every right to do at the very moment, but once you see this clip, you will not antagonise me.
No worries. Chrissy's comment about you might have been a little bit more flavoursome. You may want to hear about...
Did you like my response?
Year band.
First X.
First race, first X.
And also said, did you see Winter out of nowhere? Had nothing to do with him. Or he's season banned for Alex.
Is that right? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No, I can tell you now that's not going to happen. Just send it through, mate. Off to the stewards.
Well, Chrissy was very harsh on his judgment with you as soon as he wrecked out. He joined us in commentary, and he was
he's doing my party, and we pulled it down. I'll send it to him.
That's okay. We'll sort it out. Okay, boys, we're going to wrap it up from there.
We're still streaming.
Yeah, exactly, mate. It's okay. That's why we wanted you to comment, so you're live. There we go. So, boys, from myself, Pajala, Mike, thanks very much for joining me in the comms, Kahoot. Mate, good to see you again. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks for Div 2 again. Hendo, get well soon, buddy. A massive big shout out to our good mate, Rapper Jack. Get well soon, bud. We'll see you on track really, real soon. From all of us here, it is lights out, and bye now. Good night.
Okay, so you want me to do the next 2 weeks? You want me to do it by myself?